There's a lot of new isms in the world right now, and I'm going to run the risk of adding to the morass even though I don't want to. The point here is I want to distinguish what I keep calling social pessimism from your regular run-of-the-mill metaphysical pessimism. For me anyway, social pessimism is more realistic and more defensible, should such a thing be necessary. I believe that while it's always going to be an open question whether it's better not to exist than exist, it's pretty reasonably demonstrable that society is shit. So here we go. Metaphysical or existential pessimism is the belief that life itself is negative. So it's that life is suffering, or that there is more suffering in life than not, or that the quality of suffering is such that it has a higher value of some kind than other states, and so on. That non-existence is preferable to existence. Pretty well established stuff. Social pessimism is the belief that humanity cannot, that is unable, to construct societies that are universally optimal. That is, societies that are fair, egalitarian, without overall social conflict and so on. This essentially makes the experience of life negative in that societies always and inevitably favour a few over everyone else. The negative results vary by degrees. Everyone suffers, but in social pessimism, some more than others, and that suffering in general could well be ameliorated if societies were constructed in such a way that the basic material and social needs of people were the objective of societies. Metaphysical pessimism is metaphysical. It concerns itself with the very stuff of life, how to evaluate and value it, very much in the classic philosophical tradition. Social pessimism is not so much concerned with causes as effects, not so much with the metaphysical as the experience itself. Kind of an inversion of Schopenhauer's Kantian view of the noumenal and phenomenal, in that the phenomenal is the important thing instead of the noumenal. Metaphysical pessimism is existential. Social pessimism is existential too, but to a lesser degree. The existential element is the problem of human collective psychology and sociology, to which metaphysical pessimism would view only as a result instead of effect. Metaphysical pessimism has historically relied on idealism, although of course not always. Social pessimism relies on the empirical and the phenomenal. Not sure if the philosopher for such a pessimism has come or will come. Perhaps Zapfe's emphasis on biology in his On the Tragic could be an antecedent. Metaphysical pessimism is of course unpolitical, necessarily so. Social pessimism is political, but not party or partisan political. It recognises politics as a vital human function. I could imagine different people who could be regarded as social pessimists, ranging across the usual left-right spectrum, from the conservatism of John Gray to the more left-leaning of Thomas Ligotti. Rightists would be pessimistic about the chances of restoring meritorious aristocracies, while leftists should be pessimistic about levelling the playing field. These days it seems the only outright optimists are capitalists.